Hey, what's going on? Listen, did you just start up an LLC and you're having trouble getting business credit? Don't worry about it. In this video, you definitely want to check it out because I'm going to share with you the strategies on how you'll be able to get up to $100 or maybe even $150,000 in business credit, although you may be a brand new LLC. So listen, you'll definitely want to check out this video if you just started your business because I'm going to give you the sauce on how you can go ahead and get your business off the ground with some credit on board. Okay, so let's go ahead and tune in.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it because time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement.
What's going on, Blueprint Nation? It's your main man, your Blueprint Mastermind, giving you another banging video on how to be able to level up in business, personal finance, as well as achieving financial success. I want to go ahead and wish everybody a happy holidays, depending on when I release this video. Right now, this is the day before Thanksgiving. So I felt it was necessary to go ahead and drop a video because every week I give content to you guys. So I didn't want to miss a week without shooting any content. All right. In this video, I really want to talk about something very important. I was thinking about what I was going to talk about in today's video, the topic and everything. And I came up to the conclusion that, hey, you know what? There's a lot of people that want to go ahead and get their business set up for 2025, but they don't know how to get business credit. They're struggling on how to get business credit and what's the best route and strategies to be able to do. So I felt this is the best video I wanted to drop right as we're ending 2024. And this is for all my aspiring entrepreneurs out there looking to go ahead and achieve business credit, although you just started your LLC. Right now, we all know a lot of lenders out there, they are reluctant to give business credit to LLCs that's less than a year old. But listen, if you dream about scaling your business without tapping into your personal savings or using personal credit card, this video is definitely for you. So you definitely want to go ahead and tap in and what we're going to talk about, because I'm going to share with you guys a strategy, which is basically credit card stacking. Yes, credit card stacking, which is a surefire way to be able to go ahead and fund your business. Now, basically, credit card stacking is the art of applying for multiple business credit cards at one particular time to maximize a funding sequence so it has minimal impact on your credit score. All right. So in other words, what you'll be doing with this particular strategy and what stacking is that within a very small window of period, you want to apply for as many credit cards strategically. That's the key word. You want to apply for as many credit cards. So therefore, it gives you the highest odds of approval and being able to leverage these credit cards to liquidate and utilize to just fund your business and grow your business as well. Okay. So now this strategy, of course, has been widespread, polarized throughout social media and YouTube. But I still feel it's necessary that we cover some of the new age credit tactics and secrets on how you can be able to credit card stack your business in 2024. So therefore, you could be able to go ahead and grow and scale your business. All right. So now it's all about doing this strategically, guys, because if you end up not following the right steps or missing any one of the components here, you actually can get flagged by banks when you're trying to exercise this strategy. And the worst case scenario about this is that you may end up harming your chances to be able to get approval, and you have to wait 6 months or more for the inquiries to either have a less impact or some old inquiries fall off your credit to be able to try this strategy. So you definitely want to make sure that you're following each and every step that I'm going to outline in this video here to help you out to be able to get approved. All right. Now, I'm going to pretty much break this process into 3 simple steps. So do me a favor, go ahead and grab yourself your pen, grab a paper, take some notes, because we're going to go ahead and get into the game about unlocking $100 to $150,000 in funding for your business. All right. So you definitely want to go ahead and tap in and tune in. All right. Now, the first step, what you want to do when it comes to credit card stacking is, of course, making sure you form your LLC and establishing credibility. All right. So the first thing, of course, is structuring your business and make sure it's a legit business structure. Now, if you already don't have an LLC, go ahead and start one today. Banks want to basically see that you're serious. More importantly, you want to take your business serious as well too. All right. But of course, it just doesn't stop there. This is just the beginning point, which is establishing your LLC. You want to go ahead and have credibility with your LLC as well too. And these are simple things, of course, aside from registering your business, registering your LLC with the Secretary of State, wherever you're located in. You also want to go ahead and do things such as getting a professional business address. Now, we're not talking about a home address or a P.O. box. You definitely don't want to avoid doing any one of these, as that's going to raise a red flag when it comes to applying for business credit card. You want to go ahead and get an actual virtual address, which there's many different platforms out there and different resources you could go to where you'll be able to go ahead and get a direct business address for your business. All right. Also, you could even go to your local post office, which instead of using a P.O. box, they usually have a direct street address, which can give you the appearance of having a separate business address that's outside of your home address, which is pretty much the key thing that we're trying to achieve here. All right. Now, the second thing is you want to go ahead and get a separate business phone number. All right. A separate business phone number. Now, we're talking a number that's aside from your personal cell phone. All right. And now getting a business phone number, and you can go on platforms such as Grasshopper or Ring Central, which is very inexpensive to give you the ability to go ahead and obtain a business phone number. But this is very important, guys, because getting a business phone number is going to heighten your level of credibility once we're ready to go ahead and start applying for these business credit cards. Not just getting your business phone number is important, but also listing your business phone number in the national directories as well, such as 411, Yelp. Placing your business and listing your business phone number within these directories is going to help you out with SEO, bring out more visibility and awareness for your business. And more important, when you're applying for business credit card, this will go ahead and also make you look good in front of the underwriters. Therefore, you can, and not only heighten your chance for approval, get a higher credit limit as well. We're trying to get to the bag here, right? All right. Now, once you have gotten your business address and your business phone number, next step is getting a professional business email that matches your domain name. I feel like this is a very important part here that a lot of people overlook and don't realize the significance of it. Getting a Gmail or a Yahoo based email for your business is not going to cut it. You want to signify an increased level of credibility for your business, and there's no more credible way to show your business than having a professional email associated with your business. Okay. Now, of course, with the email, you will definitely want to have a website as well. Having a website pretty much serves as the business card for your business. So as you build your website, there's very inexpensive platforms. You can go to Fiverr.com or Upwork, and they'll be able to go ahead and build out a business website. Key aspect here is also having a professional email attached to your business website, which of course, again, is going to let you look a lot more professional when it comes to your business applying for a business credit card. All right. And last but not least, now, of course, you're definitely going to need this for the next step, but I've included it in the first step here, which is getting an EIN number, which an EIN number stands for Employer Identification Number. And your EIN number pretty much serves like the social security number for your business. You would get this number directly from the IRS. It's absolutely free, which is a 9-digit number that pretty much identifies your business. Now, you can go to the IRS's website, navigate to the section where you apply for the EIN, and you can actually get your EIN immediately after applying the same day as you have applied on the IRS's website. But this is very necessary component because, again, when you start applying for business credit, this is going to help build your business credit profile. Also, this is going to be required to open up a business bank account, as well as when it comes to reporting taxes for the business as well too. All right. So make sure you definitely take care of all of these steps. And that pretty much knocks out step one for you there, forming the LLC and the credibility. Now, moving on to step two, okay, you've went ahead and done everything in step one. Step two is building out your business credit profile.
If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Yeah. If your credit ain't high and it's actually down, the time to take action is now. Go get control of your credit, go and repair.
Listen, I've been getting a lot
down. Oh yes, to show you the leverage, to show you can get a new rider. Go get you a house, just so you don't feel disparaged, you don't feel embarrassed. It's right, so go get it done now. Don't survive through the week, go improve, get it up. Want a life full of freedom to do what you want. He's a guy that you need, he's a dude that you want. Not 5 minus 3, that's 2, number 1. Guy you will see if you hit him up. He'll help with devotion, this I am sure of. Updates, promotions, discounted courses. Work with him anywhere, buddies in Florida. Credit will get repaired. Yes, it will.
All right. Remember, business banks like to lend to businesses that look like actual businesses. So this is all about perception here. All right. All about perception. So now that you got your LLC set up and everything, now it's time to go ahead and let's build out the business credit profile. And here's what you need to do. You still got the pen, right? Okay. All right. Just making sure. I got to check to see if you got the pen now. So you're following along with me. All right. Now, once you've went ahead and finished everything in step one, you got your business phone number, you got your email, you got your business address, you got your EIN number. Next step is, of course, opening up a business bank account. All right. Now, I could have grouped this in step one, but I felt it's necessary to go ahead and do the first few steps. As once you open up a business bank account, this also, depending on the bank that you're going to open up your business bank account, is typically may be the same bank that you're going to apply for the business credit card as well too. So that's why I've went ahead and put this as step two. So once you open up a business bank account, you also want to make sure that you don't just open up one account. Very important. You diversify your business banking relationships with multiple different banks and credit unions, right? If there's one thing, anything that 2008 has taught us from the financial crisis, and even recently from the downfall of several other banks, we don't want to put all of our eggs in one basket, especially when it comes to business credit, as well as our business. So typically, I like to recommend having a relationship with 3 to 4 different institutions, and that's a mixture of banks as well as credit unions. And now you definitely want to have one relationship with a major bank. That's one of the big national banks, your Chase, Fargo, Bank of America, things of that nature. Also, you want to have one with typically a regional bank, Citizens Bank, Key Bank, some or even a Truist Bank, a bank that's not pretty much nationally, but they are recognized on a regional basis. And last but not least, at least 1 or 2 credit unions. Navy Federal, of course, is known the top credit union in the country. You actually could probably group them in the major banking category, but we're going to keep them in the credit union because they are a credit union. But having a relationship with 1 or 2 credit unions is also, I consider and strongly encouraged pretty much, because the credit unions, they are more lenient when it comes to membership, also a lot friendlier when it comes to applying for business credit, as they're going to give you higher loans, and they just don't have more stringent rules of approval some of the bigger banks will have. All right. So now once you've went ahead and have opened up several bank accounts with the bank and the credit unions, the next step you want to do is register your business with Dunn's and Bradstreet and get a Dunn's number. All right. Getting a Dunn's number from Dunn's and Bradstreet, which is very important. Dunn's and Bradstreet are one of the business credit reporting agencies, and getting a Dunn's number is going to help build out your business credit profile as well as your Paydex score. Which your Paydex score is a credit score that Dunn's and Bradstreet's generate for your business. And when you start applying for businesses, this is what a lot of lenders are going to look at when it comes to approving your business for business credit. All right. So you definitely want to go ahead and get your Dunn's number. Now, quick tip here when you're getting your Dunn's number, it's a free of charge. There's several options. They may ask you to go ahead and pay for your Dunn's number. Don't. You can actually get your Dunn's number absolutely free. Just look it up on the Dunn's and Bradstreet website, and you'll be able to go ahead and get your Dunn's number absolutely free. You don't need to pay for it. Just a quick tip right there so you don't fall victim of paying a couple $100 unnecessarily. All right. All right, cool. Now, once you've went ahead and opened up your business bank account and have your Dunn's number, you're pretty much at the right track of getting your business profile set up and getting your business ready to get funding and everything. But the first step you want to do, now a lot of people don't recommend this. I still do because it's necessarily not going to hurt you, but you also want to see if you could set up any net 30 vendor accounts, right? Now, although it's not necessary, it's not a requirement, you can skip this step. However, you are doing this for the sake of building business credit because it is going to help you out down the line as you're adding more trade lines to your business credit profile as well too. Getting net 30 accounts from such as office supply stores or even stationary products or even printing companies. These are all net 30 accounts, very small, that just ultimately is going to help you build out your credit profile. It's going to make you look good in the eyes of lenders, as well as if you want to go ahead and get other things for your business purely on your business name without having to use your personal credit or you being a PG on the credit application. All right. So these steps will give your LLC the foundation it needs to look attractive to lenders. So therefore, when you're ready to go ahead and get to this next and last step, which is what we all been waiting for up until this point, guys. All right. Stacking business credit cards so you can get to up to $100,000 to $150,000 in funding for your business. All right. Now, when you do this, you'll be able to access high limit credit cards without impacting any of your personal credit score. All right. Now, here's the blueprint. All right. You ready? All right. Now, first of all, the first step you want to do is start with banks and credit unions that have relationship based lending. And what I mean by that, of course, that's pretty much mostly every bank that's out there. Of course, the big boys, like I mentioned, your Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, but also even institutions such as credit unions and Navy Federal. You want to go ahead and open up an account with one or more of these institutions before applying for a credit card. Okay. Blindly or initially applying for a credit card with any one of these institutions without having any relationship, you're not giving yourself a good chance of approval. You may get approved, of course, if you have a good credit score, but the problem about it, you may not get high as a limit as if you were to have an actual relationship with one of these banks. So before you apply for any credit cards, make sure you open up a business bank account and a business savings account, a business checking and a business savings account. Therefore, you are further developing your relationship as well as building up your internal score with each one of the banks that you're going to apply the credit card from. Now, also, step 2, once you have opened up the bank account, what you want to do is season the account. This is very important. You just don't want to open up the bank account and have it dormant, not have any activity or any transactions go through the account. For the first few weeks to a month of you opening the account, go ahead and place some transactions on it, put some money into the account. What this is what we call seasoning the account. And when you properly seize the account, making some regular transactions that's manageable to you, a few $100s or even a few $1,000 if you're able to tie in some electronic payments, whether it's a direct deposit, Zelle, Apple Pay, or any one of the electronic payments, or even a merchant processor. This is going to show in the eyes of the lender that you're conducting business, that you have cash flow coming in and out of the account. And this is going to go ahead and let you look goods in the eyes of the lender when you're ready to apply for the credit card, as we're going to talk about in a few minutes here. Okay. So it's very important. Again, not only before you apply for the credit card, you open a bank account with one of these lenders, but you season the account as well too. And that's really going to help you out to be able to go ahead and get the highest possible limit when you apply for the credit cards. All right. So now you've opened the account, you've seasoned the account. Now it's time for us to go ahead and make it do what it do and get to apply for the credit cards, right? Not yet. Okay. I'm sorry to get you excited. All right. I know you can't wait, but not yet. All right. Still a few more steps before you're ready to apply for the credit card. Before you're ready to apply, you definitely want to go ahead and make sure you do your due diligence and pick out the credit cards that have 0% interest. Most business credit cards, even personal, but most business credit cards have an introductory period for either 12 to 18 months where it's 0% on any transactions that you make throughout this period. Okay. Such as Chase offers Chase Business Unlimited card. American Express also offers Blue Business Plus card, which all have 0% interest on purchases anywhere from the first 12 to 18 months. Now, this is going to be very important because, of course, this is saving more money in your pocket without you having to pay any interest on any purchases that you make. So think about it. For the first year and a half, you're able to go ahead and spend on the credit card without any interest charges on your credit card. And that's going to be huge when you're trying to get your business off the ground, trying to get supplies for your business, you're hiring employees, you're trying to go ahead and furnish your business. Not having to pay any interest for the first year to year and a half can be a game changer. Definitely, and also can add more cash flow into your business. So before you start applying, again, keyword I said earlier, strategically, you want to make sure that, for each credit card that you're applying for, that you're focusing and honing in on the ones that has the 0% introductory rate. So therefore, you're not having to pay any interest. All right. Now, once you have went ahead and picked out the credit card that you want to apply for, you found the ones that has the 0% interest with the bank that you have a relationship with, that you've been seasoning the account. You see how I put all that together, right? Next, what you want to do is go ahead and contact the bank and find out which credit bureau that they're going to be pulling from. All right. Now, this is very important before you go ahead and place the credit card application in. You want to see which bureau each and every lender pulls from. For instance, Navy Federal typically pulls from TransUnion. Bank of America, depending on your area, can pull from Experian or TransUnion. Wells Fargo is going to pull from Experian primarily. And this is very important that you know this. So as you're applying for these business credit cards, you know that you're knowing what bureau each and every lender is pulling from. So you want to be able to go ahead and apply for credit cards from each of the three major credit reporting agencies: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So if you have three lenders and they each pull from one of the three bureaus, therefore, this is going to increase your odds of approval, because guess what? The lender that pulls from Equifax is not going to know that you're going to another lender that's pulling from Experian, and the Experian and Equifax won't know when you're applying for the one in TransUnion. So basically, all three lenders won't know that you're applying for credit from one another, which is awesome, guys, because that's going to allow you to go ahead and apply for three separate credit cards at the same time without them knowing each other. Because, as you may not know already, having too many inquiries at a short amount of time, having actually more than 3 inquiries in your credit report within a 12-month period, despite your credit score, can actually get you denied for credit, as a lot of lenders view you as a higher risk and they look at you as somebody that's being thirsty for credit. And the crazy part about it, they don't want to loan any money out to anybody that's thirsty for credit, as ironic as it may sound. But very important that you contact each lender prior to applying for the credit card, and you ask them, hey, I just wanted to ask you, before, I'm interested in one of your credit cards, the business credit cards, but before you're applying for the card here, I just want to ask, what bureau do you pull from for this particular business credit card? And they're going to tell you straight out. All right. And when they tell you that, you just go ahead and jot that down. You find one that's pulling from each of the 3 credit reporting agencies. And once you have each one that's reporting from 3 separate bureaus, now you're ready to go. All right. Now, once you have went ahead and found the 3 lenders that's pulling from the 3 separate bureaus, then you want to go ahead and apply for the business credit card. Okay. Now, the key thing about it is you want to apply for these business credit cards within a 24 to 48 hour period. Okay. Again, I'm going to say this again, within a 24 to 48 hour period. Reason being is because although you're applying from separate bureaus, inquiries that are generally grouped together have a less impact on your credit score, as it's almost like when you go car shopping, is sometimes you go to the car dealership, the finance manager run your credit to 5 or 6 different lenders, but it's all within that same day. Typically, the credit reporting agencies is going to group them as one and view them as one and not impact your credit score as much. So you want to do the same thing when you're applying for business credit card. You want to do it within a 24 to 48 hour period, so you are lessening the impact on your credit score, and it can be grouped into one. All right. But of course, there are strategies, as once you apply for the business credit card, you could immediately have the inquiries removed off your credit, okay, before you receive the actual credit card and the credit card appears on your credit report. So therefore, you can rinse and repeat the cycle of having the inquiries removed off your credit and then applying for more business credit cards as you're going through this funding and stacking mechanism here, okay? But if you want to go ahead and know about removing the inquiries, hit me up, send me a message in the chat, or follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, and I got you. Don't worry, I got you. We ain't gonna gatekeep here, but I got you. You just gotta hit me up and we gonna talk one-on-one. All right. But there you have it, guys. That's pretty much the steps in credit card stacking right there. This is a way for you to be able to go ahead and get up to $100 to $150,000 for your business, although you are just a brand new LLC. As listen, to get funding for businesses that are coming out of the gate is very hard. But what I've just shared with you in this video, guys, if you follow these 3 steps, and again, don't skip any one of them, follow these 3 steps, you'll be able to go ahead and get business funding. Of course, one major component that I forgot to share with you guys, but it shouldn't have to be said, is prior to applying for these business credit cards, you want to make sure that you have strong personal credit. You definitely want to make sure that you have strong personal credit, and check out some of my previous other videos where I talk about how you'll be able to go ahead and boost your credit score to the 720 club if you're being impacted by bad credit, or if you want to learn how you can repair your credit so you'll be able to take advantage of the steps and what I've outlined in this video. Check out the Credit the Game Academy. There's the link down below in the description, where we have a program where we share with you on how you can repair, build, and leverage your credit within 90 days. So you'll be able to go ahead and leverage your personal credit into business credit and get up to $100,000 or $150,000 in funding, although you might be a brand new LLC. So definitely check us out. We can help you go ahead and improve your credit so you can be able to go ahead and get funding for your business. But there you go, guys. I just shared with you guys a 3-step blueprint on how you'll be able to credit card stack, get $150,000 for your business. I hope this video gave you a great amount of value, especially with the holidays around the corner. Christmas is right around the corner, guys, and what better gift to give to yourself than being able to go ahead and really get your business off the ground by getting some funding for your business, getting some business credit, and being able to go ahead and roll into 2025 with a thriving, growing, scaling business to be able to go ahead and unlock financial freedom for yourself. All right. Listen, super excited for what the future holds, for the future brings, and everybody that's out there. 2025 is going to be a real dope year and everything like that. We're not going to let anything stop us. All right. If you're feeling optimistic about 2025, let me know in the comments. If you got a lot of great value from this video, let me know in the comments as well too. Let me know how your credit card stacking journey is going. If you tried out these steps, you was able to go ahead and get a high approval, share your success story, share your wins with us. The community here, the Blueprint Movement community, we definitely like to hear that. We definitely want to go ahead and be part of your accomplishments and everything like that. A couple quick things to pay some bills around here. Listen, do me a quick favor, hit the subscribe button. If you have not done so already, you didn't want to go ahead and give that announcement in the beginning, I felt let me go ahead and drop the value first. So if you got some great value, help a brother out. As you can see, man, we're almost at, 1,500 subscribers. By the time this video drop, I want to go ahead and really get it up there. We're trying to go ahead and make some big noise for 2025, and we need your help to do. We want to be able to get into the 5 figures in subscribers, 10,000 or more subscribers. So we're in a mission. We ask you for your help. Do me a huge favor. Join the channel by hitting the subscribe button, hit the bell notification also, so you're kept up to date whenever we drop dope videos like this, and hit the like button. If you felt like doing a good job over here, hit the like button. This helps us out. This helps YouTube spread this video out to a lot more individuals. We're talking financial literacy here. We don't talk about no politics. We don't talk about entertainment. We don't talk about gossip or anything like that. This is pure financial literacy. So hitting the like button is going to help YouTube spread this video out to a lot more people. Definitely should be spread throughout the internet and can really help a lot of people that's looking to go ahead and level up in 2025. You feel me? But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tapping in. Glad to have you on this holiday to check out this video. Listen, go ahead and go out there. I hope you crush it out there and you're able to go ahead and live up your entrepreneurship dreams. Stay safe, stay dangerous out there. All my entrepreneurs, Blueprint Nation, let's do it. And I'm going to catch you on the flip side. Take care. Peace.
Blueprint, yeah. Blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, West Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from West, he did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.